Sorry for any inconvenience, folks. I believe everything should be back up and running correctly soon, if not now at the moment. Hopefully there wasn't any issue with the student section next to the Wi-Fi router that we have taped down on the far side of the bleachers. Back to the action here.
Serving.
Johola still serving back there. Off the net for the Hawks, and that point should stay with the Rails. Johola back for another serve. Oh, good serve, drop shot almost right over the net. Catches the back row on their heels, and she's back to serve again. Oh, another good serve. That should be long, yes it is. Johola keeping the string of serves alive. She's still going. Free ball, if they can get it, back over to the Hawks. Into the net. And we are still rolling with the serve from number 6, Johola. Another timeout from the Hawks to try and stop the momentum the Rails got going here. We're gonna take a quick commercial break right here, folks. We'll be right back.
Protect your investments this winter with an enclosed trailer from Wittes Trailer Sales, located in Esco. We also sell cargo trailers, utility trailers, snowmobile trailers, and much more. Did you know we stock a full line of Heinecker snowplows? While you're here, shop the largest selection of Mahindra tractors in the area. Don't forget about our service center, ready to tackle jobs of any size. Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco, where customers become friends.
He finds the back corner. Welcome back, folks. A little bit of dealing with the technical side of it. Rodberg with a push to the back corner, got the point for the Rails as we are still going with Johola with the serve. Another good serve. That one's high, can we save it? One more to get it over? They do. And Rodberg stuffs it. The Rails are rolling right now. I don't believe Hermantown has any more timeouts to stop this momentum. Johola, 2 more serves to go. It's high. And it goes to the Rails. I believe a net violation, I think. Johola looks to end this set by herself. And that one is off the top of the block. Hawks will win a point back and finally stop the streak that Johola had going with the serves.
Darian Sams.
And it looks like Teddy's going to hop back on the mic with us too.
Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason, our it was on there, but it wasn't being broadcast live because somehow our start stream automatic on the YouTube side got moved, and so it wasn't screaming.
Okay, so not your fault is what you're saying.
So, yeah, well, could be. I'll take the blame. You know, it's a student-run program, and we all make mistakes.
Well, I was just going to blame the big corporation. You guys are doing fine.
Nah, it was probably me on our side, so I apologize to those who were waiting and are watching. We are one set in of a great back and
that'll
forth
do it.
And now that's the end of 2, and the Rails are up 2 sets to none. Yeah, so basically everything we were talking about earlier has gone to waste. The only positive to that is now we can say it all again because nobody heard it.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So now we don't have to come up with new material. So right now,
because that's so hard to do.
Oh, exactly. Want to thank our student workers that we got working tonight. Maddie Bowman is our producer, director. Arthur Dahl, Nikki Olson, and Lucy Mistelski on our cameras. So thank you to them. Also, thank you to our sponsors. Tamarack Building Supplies up on Highway 53 in Hermantown. Heritage Window Door, Superior, Wisconsin. The Reed Foundation, the Rails Endowment for Academic, Art, and Athletic Development. Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco. I almost said in Proctor. In Esco. Lake Superior Office Solutions. Stream Dudes for all your stream needs. The Rob and Barb Shaler Charitable Foundation. Troy Service Center, Main Street, Proctor. And Audiology Concepts with 5 locations. Superior, Duluth, Grand Rapids, Edina, and Burnsville. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to all of our students that allow us to bring this to you. Sorry that I made a mistake and ruined the whole broadcast. I apologize.
I would assume they'd accept your apology.
Well, I hope so. If not, again, I apologize. There's not much I can do.
Anyways, they got to deal with it.
I can get a full game footage up for people if they want to see later. I'll be able to take care of that. Not a problem. So we'll be able to get that up and going. And again, remember Homecoming 2021. Our doubleheader tonight. We were here for volleyball at 7, soccer, boys soccer at 5 had cloquet. And tomorrow the big New Age English Hammer game, where we'll have the girls soccer team.
That's a good way to put it.
Versus the Hermantown Hawks for the 2021 homecoming. We'll have our crowning of our king and queen tomorrow at Eggert Hall Field. And then right after that, we got our dance at the turf facility. I am chaperoning. I figured, I never go home anyway. Why start now?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think somebody at home might get mad, but hey.
You want
to live life on the edge like that, you go right ahead.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather live life on the edge that way than some ways that, like this whole, base jumping.
Yeah,
and all that other stuff that I go, no, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Skydiving, bungee jumping.
Yeah, no. See, I'm a firm believer that if I was supposed to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, he would have given me wings.
Yeah, and you're not wrong there. I always thought it'd be cool to have wings too, but.
Oh yeah, that'd be super awesome. Now you got me thinking,
right?
Falcon,
right?
I could be the Falcon. That'd be awesome.
You'd be able to just float around this gym wherever you wanted with your camera, just talking from up in the corner, Oh, I can't see. Let me hop up a little bit.
Absolutely, that'd be fun. Soneson tries to save it. Now pushed back in play by Slaggy. And we're going to say point. I'm going to guess it's a 2-hit.
Yeah, I don't believe that ball that she hit into the net went into the block. I think it was just net.
Just net?
Yes, just net.
Just net, nothing
but
net.
No touch. Into the block by Hermantown as they take a 2-0 lead here.
Thanks. I'm answering people that are saying, hey, what's wrong with the broadcast? So
are we still off?
No, we're good now. We're good now.
Okay.
So 2-0 Hawks in the early going here of set number 3. They trail 2 sets to none. Walsh tries to place it, can't get it to fall.
Single blocker, almost gets it back.
But almost puts it back over. That was Caitlin Selge, sophomore, 5'6". On that front edge, being able to get there and not being able to take it by herself was Carlson. Soft touch. Walker now. Rodberg pushes the bat forward. Here's Walsh. Soft touch off the fingers. Can't get it to go. Slaggy now. I think it's Salgy. S-A-L-G-Y. Salgy. You got to have the Y, right? And that's going to go out on Walker. So again, the Hawks out to a quick lead.
Hawk student section getting into it, trying to get the girls back in the match.
In the one in the middle.
Again, losing 2 sets to nothing, but finally giving up a point here in this third set.
Now serving number 5, Maddie Walsh.
Number 1 in the middle. No, just go up, 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 go up. Don't touch that. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Go up with your arrow. Go up, 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 up. Right, right. There you go.
Through the block, the Hawks go, and that hits the ground. They take another point in this set.
I'm back. You can hear all that, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I was like, up, 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 up. No, 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 don't do that.
Actually, I more so heard the kid drinking the peace tea in front of us scream to his friend that there's room over here instead of you. So we're
gotcha.
good.
Gotcha. No, that's cool. Johola now pushes the far side soft touch. Rodberg. Rodberg can't get involved, but gets her ball back. And just resetting is for the Hawks is Hess. Rodberg, big block
into the block.
Rodberg. That's Rish and Sam. Sam's the senior captain, 5'10", right side hitter for the Hawks. Get a big block. The two of them put together the block against Rodberg. That's going to be go high side Carlson. Now Walker
Off the fingertips.
and Rodberg right there. And Soneson not able to put it back as she can't dig that out. And that gets the rails on the board again. 6-2, trailing the Hawks here in set number 3. Walker to serve. That was Rish. Now big block there by Hope Carlson and Johola. I can't speak. Rodberg.
It happens.
Soneson puts it real close to the net. That's Rish. That's going to go out. No, it stays in. I say go out because
Student section covers the whole back corner.
Yeah, that back left corner. I can't see if it's in, it's out, it's in 3 counties over. I can't tell.
See, now you understand why I told you earlier I wanted to sit courtside on the chairs down there in the corner.
So what you're saying is now you're telling me why you were whining about not wanting to help out the district.
I just wanted a good view. Oh, that's going to be, doesn't hit anything up there.
Walsh, Rodberg gets it up and over. Oh, almost gets that one to fall through. Rish there to save. Big block at the net and goes out as Carlson and Johola there on a big block versus Hess. But boy, I tell you, a nice dig to keep that alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Rish takes a seat, gets a breath. Soneson puts it up. Now this is Marchand that was put it back over. Rodberg with a kill. Now the Rails trying to fight back into this one, now down 3.
Yeah, we'll see if Johola can get us on a roll again like she did to finish the last set with her serves.
I'm watching this equipment to see if it's going to fall off the bleachers.
As the students are shaking it. Another reason why you need a nice platform up high somewhere.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. Oh, big block, but goes out. Big block by Carlson and Knutson, but goes out of bounds right side.
Entering the game, number 14, Jaden Lind.
So Jaden Lind now coming back into the game in for Sams. And Lind will go back to serve.
Rodberg through the block. Gets that point for the Rails.
So 5-8 now. I don't even have to say that, it's right there on the screen.
I know.
Back to serve.
That set 3 has been, at least for the last 2 home games that we've broadcast, that set 3 has been that set that just the Rails have kind of struggled a little bit with. Rodberg tries, man. She gets up there. But, you know, that they've struggled with, you know, and they either end up losing it, but close,
right?
But able to fight with Aiken the other night, able to fight back and go and get it.
Well, it is one of those things where, you know, the opposing teams, their last-ditch effort, you know, they're back into a corner. They got to fight.
Right, absolutely. Especially when you're up 2 games to none already going into that set 3. You know, you want to make sure that you're either going to make a statement or you're going to open the door, one or 2. Carlson on the serve now. Lind sets. That was set for Jokinen. And Jokinen able to get it in for a kill.
Yeah, and if you leave that door cracked just a little bit, you never know, especially with a team like Hermantown, big rivalry game, you never know what can happen. Free ball over for the Rails. Off the top of the block. Little miscommunication from the Hawks, but they find a way to get it over as Ted steps away for more camera angles. Oh, miscommunication from Proctor over there in the back corner. The Hawks get that point back in that long rally.
Absolutely. I got to take a drink. It's kind of dry in here with all these bodies. I feel better now.
Good.
Chohola sets Walker, and Sonason able to put it back into play. Lind, soft touch was.
Oh, good pancake.
Is that Chohola?
I'm not sure. I did not catch the number on that.
Oh,
get it over. Oh, the soccer skills again. Going for the bicycle
boy,
kick.
I tell you, she is so trying.
And there's the timeout that I was thinking that was coming.
So timeout taken by the Rails. We're going to take a timeout too. We're just going to let you listen to the sights and sounds of what's going on here.
Sounds good.
At the rail yard while we take a breather, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Alrighty, and I'm back, folks. Ted is once again teaching like he normally does. Oh, it appears he's going to jump on and teach at the same time.
I'm gonna teach and try to talk at the same time because Maddie wants to do this great, and so now we hit that merge. So
there's the soccer skills again trying to come out for Chohola.
And so Chohola sitting there trying to do her thing. And now on to serve is Sonason for the Hawks. Chohola, big tech kill by Walker, gets it to fall. No, we go here. Okay.
Now serving number 12, Lexi Knudsen.
As the Rails look to steal some momentum here from the Hawks in this third set.
Big block.
That one goes
gonna go out of bounds. Sorry, go ahead. You take it over, man. You're doing the thing.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to step on your toes or anything.
Oh, you're not stepping on my toes. I think Maddie's happy to have some help. So
that last ball goes out wide. The Rails serve again. Rodberg with a nice dig. It's up.
Sonason there for the Hawks. Soft touch, can't get that to go, was Rish. Oh, big hit by Robert. Oh, can we get it up and over? Can't get it up and over. Hopefully those two are okay.
Little miscommunication.
As Carlson and Chohola ran into each other.
Darian Sams. Serving for the Hawks, number 2, Ellie Jokinen.
Sure, it's probably not the easiest to hear each other out there on the court with everybody screaming at those two student sections and everything. A little miscommunication from the Hawks there, but they still find a way to get it over as Robert puts it back over. And the Hawks just seem to be rolling in this third set, stealing another point. Looks like just a little bit of slight frustration coming from the Rails after each point over there. Hopefully they can calm down and just go back to playing Rails volleyball. we had some points back. That'll help with getting a point back there.
After the game for the Rails, number 17, Lily Hart. Back to serve, number 5, Maddie Walsh.
Walsh back to serve. Oh, good serve. Free ball over for the Rails. See if we can put it away. Into the block, it's still up. From the back row spike for the Hawks. Just not as clean, the Rails here in the third set as they were in the first two. Just looks like everything's just a little bit out of sync. Balls aren't going where they're supposed to be. We're having to stretch a little bit more than we should. Just got to get back on track to what they were doing in the first two sets.
And back to serve.
So the Hawks have a 5-point lead here. See if the Rails can get some momentum back here. Off the block, close up. That'll help. Let's see if they can string some points together here now.
Now serving, number 14, Ella Walker.
So Walker to serve now for the Rails. Gets it up and over. Taken by Sonesson at the net. Rich with the attempt to jump. That's going to go off of Walker, go out of bounds, and it's going to be Hermantown ball.
Now serving, number 5, Emily Risch.
Yeah, it just seems the Rails can't get a couple points strung together. The Hawks jumped out to an early lead, and they've basically been trading points back and forth now.
So Risch on the serve for the Hawks. Gets that up and over. That goes out of bounds on the rail, so it'll stay Hawks ball. Because this is already them. So Risch to serve again, now up 17-11 are the Hawks. Carlson with the attempt there, nothing doing. That's going to be dug out by Knutson, I believe. I can't see with where I'm at. And that's going to be point Rails, or point Hawks. And they try to save it, and this one's starting to get away from the Rails here.
Another timeout by the Rails.
Timeout taken by the Rails. We're going to take a timeout too. We'll be right back after a word from a couple of our sponsors.
Hi, I really need to take care of a car problem. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Can you handle all makes and models? Will you get me back on the road quickly? High-tech equipment? Competitively priced? Brakes? Batteries? Tire rotation? Body repair? Guaranteed? Complete engine overhauls? Okay, they check out.
I chose the Heritage Window and Door because of their reputation and because of their renewal Anderson windows that they have. And their workmanship was fantastic.
I'm so impressed.
Your home is your largest investment. Don't waste your money on cheaper windows. These are the best. It's my money, and I'm going to spend it where it's going to do me the best good, and it happened to be Heritage Window and Door.
They really know how to treat a customer.
This has been an excellent experience.
Back here at Terry Egerdahl Memorial Field.
Try again.
Sorry, that was earlier today.
Yep.
Back here at the rail yard, Ted Keevan along with Nate Rigas and our students here as the Rails are trailing 19-12 here in set number 3. So you go ahead and do it. I'm working with a student while I'm doing this as we're trying to get her comfortable with what she's got going on. The Beast on the serve for the Rails. Big dig there by Johola. And that's
good
soft touch by Rodberg. Gets that to fall. And the Rails are going to try to mount a comeback. Yep, just like that. You can do it as soon as you want to, or just do it a little bit before she's going to serve, because that way you're not switching to switch. You know what I'm saying?
Appears they'd call a double touch there, I believe. And just like in the last set, we're rolling with a little bit of momentum with the Beast back here serving for the Rails.
There you go. Perfect. Good job.
Soft. Just couldn't get it.
Jahola trying to get there, laid out for it, but no dice. You know, if she had 3 more inches of height,
And back to
she
serve.
probably gets there.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't tell her mom I said that. So now the Hawks to serve. This is Lind, I believe.
Oh, that one caught the line.
And that is in, and it'll go back to the Hawks. Good job. Yeah, you can smile. It's okay. I promise. For those of you at home who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking to our student, Maddie, who's our producer director. This is her first time doing it tonight. And she is doing 2 jobs at one time and doing a great job with it. So good job, Maddie. See, Nate, it's all about it, because without these students, we don't have this.
Correct. Well, they're probably just listening to us on a radio broadcast, maybe.
Yeah, it would be just well, I do have a face for radio, so.
That's the truth.
I mean, you have a face for radio.
Now serving number 4, Peyton Rodberg.
So Rodberg on to serve for the Rails now. There you go. Oh. And that's going to go under the net, not the right direction to go. And that's going to be point for the Rails. You good for now? Sure? All right, do me a favor, please. Remember,
Rodberg back to serve again.
I can't tell with math on this stuff how you're feeling, if you're nervous, if you're this. If I don't know, I can't.
Tipped off the block.
Please let me know if you want my help.
And that'll go blocked and out of play. The Rails get another point back.
We got
looks like we're going up high now. As Ted yells at some more kids to get out of his way.
No, I didn't yell. I just told him I can't see. Rodberg now. Lind trying to push it back.
Into the block.
Oh, nice block. Joking and trying to get up there to try to get it pushed down for a kill. But right there are the Hawks, Carlson and Jahola. And they said, Noah.
Jeez, wow.
Well, that's Jokinen's brother's name, Noah.
Oh. Okay, it was a better joke than I thought it was.
Oh, Jahola just can't stay on her feet to get it to go. Player that doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Back in the game, number 12, Kaylin Saldry.
So 23-18, Rails trying to fight back in this one and trying to close it out in 3. And on to serve is Hess. Hess serves.
Into the block.
Nice save up and over is Knutson. Almost gets it up and over is the libero Jarvie, but not able. So now set point here for the Hawks with the Rails leading 2 sets to none. And that's in play. Jarvie, Jahola, Walsh, Soneson with the save on the back line, and 2 players almost ran into each other out of place, and it looks like Rodberg saw that and was like, I'll just give that a shot. That was Jokinen with the big attempt, but she just got too much air, goes out of bounds.
She almost put that in the trainer's room over there in the corner.
I was more worried about our camera, but
yeah.
That was Carlson's serve. Lind puts it in or this is Hess. Hess can't hang on to it. Pardon me, that's Jokinen. Jokinen can't hang on to it, and she doubles it into the net. And now we are up 20, or we are at 24-20. As again, the Rails fight back. Carlson puts it in play. That dig is sagging. Soneson puts it up and over. Rodberg, Jahola sets. Walker puts it down. 21-24 as the Rails are making that comeback. Timeout going to be taken by the Hawks as Coach Wasbaugh.
I figured that was coming.
Absolutely, with the trying to slow down that momentum.
Gives you a chance to throw the widget back on the scoreboard if you or
absolutely
on the screen if you
want.
want.
We can do that.
Or we could just keep talking about it for the rest of this set.
Or it doesn't matter. We can throw it up.
Well, it's up to you. It's yours. There it is.
Maddie's on top of it. Hey, Maddie, that was all my fault. So my fault for not getting the widget up. My fault for not getting the stream, having a button that got bumped.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to take the blame for everything tonight.
Okay.
You know, it's what I do.
Well, yeah, I would hope so, because it's not my fault.
I'm blaming you. So Carlson with 2 straight points. Gets the rails within 3 of tying up here. Game point for the Hawks. Carlson sets it. Sonason straight up and down. Can it go? This is Lind. Soft touch. Jeholas saves it. Rodberg. Walsh.
Oh.
And Jokinen with the soft touch and over from Hess. And that's going to be a set for the Hawks. 2 sets to 1 here at the rail yard. Wow.
I think the rails were expecting a little more heavy of a spike from the back row to go farther, but dropped it right over the net. Caught him off guard.
So now let's talk a little bit, since the folks didn't get to hear it earlier. We'll talk a little bit about our whole homecoming stuff that we have going on. Of course, you know, we've got the doubleheader today. We had AAA assembly yesterday.
How was that, by the way?
I was not there.
Oh, okay.
As it was my one and only night this week not broadcasting. And I had a lawn because of moisture and everything that couldn't get done. And so we wanted to make sure that we got some things taken care of that way.
Yep, that makes sense.
But we had that, and I heard it was great. And then the bonfire. I got pictures of the bonfire. So here's the deal. It was massive.
I was seeing that, just the piles of pallets that were piled up, I don't know, 20, 30 feet high, it seemed like.
When you were there today, did you notice it was still smoldering?
Oh, yeah.
At 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, just the big pile of ash. Just
smoldering. I'm like, okay. But I heard it was great. You know, I heard we had lots of students. I had 2 of our fire trucks and a bunch of the Proctor volunteer fire department there, helping out, doing their part, and helping our community have a great homecoming. You know, we've had a great week with spike ball competitions and things like that here.
Which, by the way, I heard Coach JV Coach Soccer Kevin Danielson, he's pretty good at spike ball.
Yeah, he's not horrible. I'm not going to give him too much praise, but he's not horrible. We were supposed to have a boat challenge, like a float boat, like a big size, get in it and row from one end of the pool to the other.
Oh, okay.
But we've put that on pause for now. As we want to, our student council has decided we want to kind of push some of this stuff out so that we can try to have events like every week or every couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
Really
instead of packing one week.
Yeah, instead of trying to build it all into 1 week, let's spread it out and have some fun throughout the whole year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's a great idea to just kind of spread these activities out, and it doesn't always have to be sports related.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead.
I said, no, I was just going to say, no, I totally agree. It kind of, instead of just getting the whole school to focus on your spirit and your school pride for 1 week, why not do it as much as you can? Get the every other week, you know.
So Rich into the game and Grace Marchand out. And here we go, start of set number 3. Mr. Sonason just walked into the gym, so welcome, Mr. Sonason. Big set here. Push is Sam's. Big save. Rodberg pushes it up and over to get a reset. Rish at the net. And up and over. Again is Sam's. Walker with the kill in between 2 Hawks. That's Rish and Salgi.
That's a good first point to get. Set the tone for the set here.
Absolutely. You know, I'm really glad that I didn't make fun of, you know, we get so many things during our season, and if the folks are watching the screen right now, they can see a couple of the nuns that are sitting up over the stands.
Wow. That spike just blew away the defender. It looked like.
And joking and holding her arm like, wow, that hurt. That didn't feel so good.
Going back to that conversation, I'm good up here.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't ever want to stand in front of that.
Yeah.
Even if somebody said, we'll give you $10, I'm like, no, you're going to have to triple that. Big save by Walsh on the back line. Johola pushes it up with the set. Has Rodberg. Sonesson saves it. Joe. You know, again, going back to what we talked last game, too, this whole throwing ourselves around on a wood floor.
That, too.
It's just not, it doesn't seem. But anyways, as I was saying, I thought the sisters over there, I thought it was a Hermantown or a Proctor student thing, and I was going to make a giggle about it. Not in a bad way, but just a giggle.
Yep.
But I'm now glad that I do see that they are actually nuns, and I did not make that because of the karma that could come with making fun of that.
Yeah.
So, big try to kill there is Hess not being able to get it to go. And that'll be a point. Rails up 3-1.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, you don't want any bad karma there.
Yeah, no, that's. I make my own. I don't need. I don't need anything else.
Don't need extra help.
Rish, joking and big block there. Point going to go. 4 hits. They're going to say.
I think she spiked it into the net and back onto the 4th touch instead of off the block.
See, that's why I keep you around. They don't call you the best color man in the business for no reason.
Nobody said that.
Dude, I've gotten emails and text messages for days.
Yeah, right. You got one yesterday.
Big drop tries Robert. Oh, nice touching over with Hope Carlson. And that's going to fall as Hess gets a little touch. And it looked like Johola and Carlson were just out of position a little bit and not able to get there.
Yep. Just wasn't clean on that soft touch by the Hawks.
Rish to serve, that's Walsh. Johola pushes it up. Carlson gets blocked at the line by Grace Marchand. And looks like Grace Marchand and Sams. The 2 at the net for the Hawks. Rodberg, Johola. Rodberg back and gets stuffed there by Hess and Sams. That was Hess and Marchand again.
That's a big block.
Big block. You know. Well, when you're coming through with that much power, whether it's 1 or 2 to have that kind of a stop, that's a big block. And now the Hawks have their first lead of the 4th set here.
Seems like they're feeding off that momentum from the last set.
Nice soft touch by Rodberg because they were expecting Rodberg to come killing again, and both Hess and Jokinen came up to block the line. That was Sams and Jokinen that came up, and there was nothing doing. Sonesson on Johola's serve.
Push.
Jokinen, Rish. Hess, I'm sorry. I get Hess and Rish mixed up. 5 is Rish.
After the game,
1
14,
is
Jaden Lind.
Are you sure now?
Hess.
Are you sure now?
Yes, 1 is Hess.
Now
5 is Rish. And this is Lind, I know that. Lind on the serve, Rodberg. Johola pushes it to the line, that's Carlson. And as it gets blocked but gets up and over, Johola saves it.
Yep.
Solid touch there by Rodberg. She knows when to go hard and she knows when to go soft. That's the one thing I love about watching these young ladies play on both sides. You know, you would think that they're only looking where the ball is at, but they're using that peripheral vision and everything to see where that open hole is at. And you know, so much fun to watch. Lind sets it up. Into the net goes Jokinen.
Tried to go cross court, I believe, on that spike, but
and the Rails come back now, 7-6. Look at the people in this gym.
Oh yeah.
Big long serve by Rodberg, just a little too strong.
Serving for the Hawks,
Remember, Troy Service Center, Main Street Proctor, for all of your automotive needs.
Turn to the game, number 12, Karen Sullivan. And serving number 1, Bailey Hess.
Just saying, you think I got a bad car? My car's gonna break down or
no,
what?
that's Woody's car.
I don't even think you can call it a car anymore.
Well, it starts and drives. Big block there by the Hawks Marchand, but it goes out of bounds, and point goes to the rails. Reset on Sonesson there. Soft touch. Now the rail's going to set it back. Rodberg puts it in. Sonesson there. Now pushes it back again. Hess pushes it back for the rail or Hawks.
Off the block.
That's in. There's Walker getting the point. And the rails are stay in front by 2.
Serving for the rails, number 13, Hope Carlson.
A couple nice defensive plays there by Hermantown, just to dig those balls out, keep it alive. But in the end, the rails got the point.
Absolutely. Again, want to thank our student.
A little miscommunication there. They look like they got wrapped up with each other.
Linden Jokinen. Jokinen looked like she was going to try to come through, but Lynn didn't move.
Right.
And that didn't give Jokinen an opportunity to get to the ball, which dropped right back down in her quadrant. Carlson serve now. This is Lind. Lind pushes it far right side. And Rodberg there to save. Jokinen
with the save.
And Walsh has it go off the side of her hand. Not something you see very often from Maddie Walsh.
Yeah, I think that that set just pushed outside just a little too far. She had to adjust midair and just couldn't get it over the net.
Sonesson the serve. That went off Jokinen, but Lind able to save it. Here's Marchand. Jehola. Walker off Marchand. Sonesson with the save. Lind. Big hit there. Jokinen off the block. Gets the point as it didn't have enough to get where it needed to be. That's good broadcasting lingo there. As it didn't have enough for it to get where it needed to be. Jehola. Walsh. Sonesson right there. Lind puts it back in play. Jokinen. And that stays in. That's going to be point, 10-10.
That was close.
That was there, but it was in. I could see that from up here.
I know, I did too, but it was...
Doesn't make me happy, but
correct.
I saw it.
Yep. Another centimeter or so that might have been called out.
So Sonesson on the serve for the rails. Walsh to dig it out. In the net, they're going to say, was Walker was in the net. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to. I'm still here. So Sonesson gets a point on her last serve and will serve again. Walsh. Walsh comes back. Going to be long, and Sonesson gets 2 in a row. Timeout taken by the rails. So what do we have left for the boys soccer team this year?
This was our last game. Senior night was tonight, and we roll into playoffs next week. Seating and everything should come out, I believe, Sunday.
And we should be one
or two.
And have home field.
Home field for the first game for sure. Whether or not the second game depends on the seating that they give us.
And who do you think you'll see? If let's say you're one, who do you think you're going to see first game?
I want to say might be 2 Harbors.
Because you really don't want to see Marshall game 1.
Correct.
You want to see them in the final.
Right. So that's and it's going to be interesting to see where they end up, if they're in the 4 or the 3 spot. Depending, because if we're in the 1 spot and they're in the 4, we could end up seeing them in the second round.
Okay.
But as you said, that is something we would like to avoid. If all things go according to plan, obviously.
That's what I've heard. Sonesson to serve. Walker. And that goes off of Sonesson, who can't handle it. And that stops her reign of points at 2 and puts one on the board for the rails.
Subbing in number 17, Lily Hart.
Got the youngins, the middle school or the elementary kids over here.
Starting their own chants over here.
Doing the Dirty Bird chant. I'm not 100% sure what that is.
I'm not either, but we'll roll with it.
But you know what? They're getting into it. They're here to support. We got Homecoming 2021, and they're part of it.
Get over.
Nice ball there by Walker. Joking it.
Back row.
Sonason. That ball was headed out, I believe.
It was too.
Joking it. Big block there by Johola. Lynn now another set. Big block.
Another
by
big block.
Walker, the pair of Johola and Walker on the line. Johola got the first one. Walker gets the second one. And we're back tied up at 12.
Yes, we are. 2 big blocks to keep that keep the ball off our side.
That's so great. We got the youngins here all tied up. I didn't see it. I can't see through the students.
Little missed timing on the set spike what Hermantown tried, but got put right back over by, I believe, Walker. So we'll take the point.
Absolutely. Big serve, gonna go long. She's just too strong for her own good.
Yep.
And for the Hawks, number 3, Darian Sams.
So Sam's now back in for the
Back to
Hawks.
serve, number 2, Ella Jokinen.
Through the block. Save. Back roll spike into the net by Rodberg.
Again, want to welcome in all those Rails faithful and all those tuning in from Hermantown. Thank you for being here. The Rails lead 2-1 as the Hawks fought back diligently.
71. Big crowd watching tonight.
Fought back diligently in set number 3 and took that, and we're in a battle here in set 4 as Sams tries to put it through the net instead of over, and the Rails tie it back up 14 apiece. Yeah, 71 people watching. Love to have those numbers. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Again, want to thank our students that are working for us tonight as you're watching the action. On our producer, director is Maddie Bobin, Arthur Dahl, Nikki Olson, and Lucy Mistelski, all on our cameras. So thank you to them for being here and being part of our broadcast.
And back to serve.
Because again, you know, I say it all the time, and I know people probably get tired of hearing me say it, but without our students, we have one still camera, and that's that.
Yeah.
We've been very lucky to be in the position that we are. Carlson, Johola, and that's Walker. Walker goes long, and that's going to go out, and now 14-16.
Well, I know especially last year that it was appreciated a lot.
Yeah, 85 live broadcasts. So January 14th to March 16th, 85 live broadcasts.
That's insane.
2 months, 2 days. And what a lot of people may not know that are watching is that in our last actual full-year broadcast, 18-19, before COVID, we did 84 live or on-demand broadcasts for the entire year.
Right. That's
and
incredible.
in 2 months and 2 days, we did 85 live broadcasts.
Incredible. I remember you guys running from gym to hockey rink to ball field to soccer field.
Wrestling. That was just that boys and girls hockey.
Oh, you're right. Just arenas.
Boys and girls basketball, wrestling, and swimming. I mean, that was just 6 teams and 80, and that was JV varsity.
Yep.
You know, and luckily, you know, we still had the student power to do it, because there were times where Tim Roweeder was over at the hockey arena doing her thing. Right. You know, I was at wrestling, or I was here. Or
I think I even ran a camera or two back at the hockey arena.
You did, actually, yeah.
I did.
You and Jimmy and others helped us out. Yep.
Oh, those cameras are kind of fun. The little joystick, kind of like a little video game.
Yeah. Now, the one that you're seeing here, we don't use it on this one very often. Just because it's our center court camera, and it just stays wide and follows the play. But if you look at the other 2 cameras, those are fully wireless now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Wi-Fi connector for the camera 3 is here on the tripod where that yellow tape is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then the other one for that one is all the way down on the side of the bleacher. So because we tried it with the student section, but there's too much body language in the aspect of our bodies give off signal. And then it can actually cloud it.
Just too much interference.
And it was just too much interference.
Oh,
Sonason.
What a save.
That goes out of bounds, but good try there by Sonason for Hermantown. And the Rails put another point on the board, and now back within 3. Walker to serve. Puts it into the edge of the net, and that's going to give a point to the Hawks. So the Hawks now, and when I say this, I can say it this way because I'm not worried about jinxing the Hawks. The Hawks now 6 points from taking the set.
Correct. Not if Rodberg has anything to do about
That's
it.
right. That's exactly right. If Rodberg has anything to do with it, we will be all right.
Back in the game, number 12, Lexi Knudsen.
So Knudsen now
Serving
back
for the
into the
Rails,
game.
number 6,
And Gabby,
Jahola.
the Beast Jahola, on to serve for the Rails. Big hit there, now pushed up and over.
And that finds the line.
Grace Marchand.
Grace Marchand with the point.
Yep.
Sorry, I was taking a drink.
No worries.
I always worry.
Returning to the game, number 14, Jaden Lind. And back to serve.
Lynn comes in, Sams goes out for the Hawks, and now the student section for Hermantown starts getting into it. Rodberg with a big kill there with McCubbin. Sophomore 5'2", sophomore there trying to help out, was just not able to do it, and she gets put down on the kill. So Rodberg now on the serve. Big serve and actually able to handle this Sonesson. Soft touch, Rodberg. Far side to Walsh. Walsh puts it in. McCubbin right there to dig it out. And they're going to say 2 touches. And even though that ball was in, they're going to say 2 touches, and the point goes to the Rails.
Yeah, I think the Rails dodged a little bit of a bullet there because that ball
definitely was in.
Pinned that back corner, yep.
Coffin corner, is that the volleyball version of a coffin corner?
Probably.
All right, do you know what a coffin corner is?
I don't.
All right, I'm glad you disagree with me.
Good serve.
Good serve there by Rodberg. That power that you could see that when she leaves it short enough, it's tough to play off that spin. Timeout taken by Hermantown. So
trying to slow a little bit of momentum they got here.
Coffin corner is a football term where when you're punting and you want to back them up and put them in, where you put that ball right in the corner.
Oh, by the pylon?
By the pylon,
gotcha.
so that they're right on the line, and we call it, coffin corner.
That makes sense.
So again, want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank the Heritage Window and Door in Superior, Wisconsin, Tamarack Building Supplies, Highway 53 in Hermantown, Wittes Trailer Sales, ESCO, Stream Dudes for all your streaming needs. The Reed Foundation, the Rails Endowment for Academic Art and Athletic Development, Irving Community Club Polling for Kids, the Lake Superior Office Solutions, Troy Service Center, Main Street, Proctor, and Ideology Concepts with 5 locations in Duluth, Superior, Grand Rapids, Edina, and Burnsville. Thank you to all those folks for everything you do to allow us to broadcast here. I was just trying to see if you would think I was like forgetting them instead of.
It still blows me away that you
pause.
know all of them.
Well, you know, they've
I promise you, folks, he does not have a sheet in front of him. That's all off memory.
Oh, and the Rob and Barb Schaller Charitable Foundation.
There you go.
So I did miss one, but
Kind of got
probably the most important one.
Yeah. Tied up here.
So that timeout not slowing the momentum. And again, Rodberg doing her part to put the ball in play and make the Hawks have to work. Into the net.
Into the net.
That's choking into the net. That's going to be a point. Here we go. Rails on a rally.
Yes, they are.
21-20 Rails here in the late goings of the 4th set.
The Rails student section getting lively now as they take the lead back.
Rodberg again. That was McCubbin. Soft touch, big step. We got to get there. And now we're going to be all tied up again at 21-21.
Just a little miscommunication on who had the diving play at the ball.
Abby Roweeder in the house, Proctor volleyball alum.
Serve, number 1, Bailey Hess.
So Hess on the serve for the Hawks. That's Rodberg. Jahola pushes far side. Walsh. Sonesson digs it out. Sonesson just pushes it over, get a reset. Nice soft touch, but right there to play it was Hess. Oh, nice save by Jahola. Rodberg to Hess. Hess is battling. Oh,
That's a
nice
line.
point by Carlson. Carlson, right place, right time, able to go up and get it and knock that right in just next to the line on the L in rails to get a point.
Once again, one of those long rallies that really swings the game, and Hermantown coach knows it, so she took timeout.
Timeout taken by the Hawks. That's their last here in set 4. Boy, I tell you what, a lot of fun. Like, this was like the Grand Rapids game a week and a half ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know, again, the gym packed. The band is here. We're here. The fans are here. I mean, this is what we've missed, Nick.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing.
Yeah, I don't want to say, back to normalcy, but it kind of is. The gym, the students. I mean,
I got to tell you, like most, I wear the mask because I need to.
Yep.
Not because I want to.
Yep.
But you know what? I'll wear the mask if we get to still do this stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
Because this is, whether you're a senior in high school, whether you're some of these 5th graders down here, this is the stuff that makes the school year exciting. And we get to do that again. And we get to have, a full 3-camera broadcast. And we get to have the band.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It just wasn't the same last year with 20 people in the gym for a game like this.
Exactly.
This is one of those rivalry games where you need a full gym and set the atmosphere.
Absolutely. So off the serve, the Hawks come out, get one right on the edge. That's Jokinen getting the kill. And Soneson back to serve for the Hawks. Rodberg will push it up. Here's Jehola. And right there, getting it back.
What do you call that? Coffin corner?
Oh, pretty. Yeah, I would say that's a coffin corner.
Returning to the game, number 17, Lily Hart, and back to serve.
So Lily Hart on a serve now, back in and serving.
I just saw that. No timeouts left for either team, So game's gonna go until it's over. At least this set.
This set, yep. Big block at the line was Hess and Jokinen. Jokinen for the kill. Big block there, but not enough as it goes off the hand and pushes right off of Walker. And we're all tied up again. Again, this is set number 4 against Grand Rapids. 2 weeks ago, where we had it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Makes it a lot more fun to watch. So
Oh,
I'll tell
absolutely.
You what.
Walsh, that goes out. So set point here for the Hawks. Rails got to rally here, make sure they stay up. And Jokinen back to serve for the Hawks. Hess, Sands, Jokinen, Soneson, Marchand. There it is.
And you can hear it. Both student sections are just loud, just screaming for each and every point that these teams dig out.
Number 5, Maddie Walsh.
So senior captain Walsh on a serve for the Rails. And taking it out was Hess. Soft touch, Jehola there to get it though. Walsh sets, Rodberg. Soneson keeps it in play. Right at the net was Jokinen. Big block there by Walker. And that's going to take it 25-24, set point for the Rails.
That break point that puts the Rails in the driver's seat now.
Here we go. Welcome in, put your seatbelt on, and here we go.
Let's do it.
Soneson. Here comes Sam, soft touch there by Walker to put it back. Jokinen with a push back up. Here comes up and over. Not sure what was called. Two
touch,
hits.
I think.
We're going to say it was a 2-hit. Not sure I saw that, but again, not easy to officiate from 14 rows up.
Right.
And back to serve.
So McCubbin back in for the Hawks. The student section is getting loud over there too. 25 all here, set number 4 with the Rails leading 2-1. Walsh. Rodberg pushes it here. Here's Walker. Soft touch pushes it back. Getting in the way was McGubbin. Soft touch Hess.
Long run for Jehola to get over.
Rodberg. This is Hess. Big block there by Walker. Jump in anytime. Hess soft. No, seriously, jump in anytime.
She'll put that one away. She'll put that away. Two key plays there. The block up front to keep it alive, and then Rodberg putting it away.
Fans, I got to let you know, if you like what our students are doing with their broadcast, please make sure you smash that like button. Let them know that you like this broadcast, not because of Nate or I, but for what they're bringing you in a game like this. Hess puts that in. That just missed. And we're tied back up 26 apiece again. Again, smash that like button. Let these 4 students here know what they're doing matters.
Yeah, they might even get extra credit.
Jahola sets left side. Rodberg
back to
off
her.
The smash. That's going to get down. And again, going to be set point for the rails here, 27-26. So again, back and forth. This is where the rails broke it open against Grand Rapids a week and a half ago.
And the Beast,
go ahead.
The Beast is back to serve. Just looking for 1 point. She doesn't need a string of them, just one.
Jahola puts it in play. That was McCubbin to get started off. Hess,
good
nice save by Jarvie. Jarvie up and over to get a reset. That's Soneson. Choke it in. Hess, soft touch.
Put back, and that'll do it.
And that'll do it. That is game, set, match point. 28-26. The Rails take it over the Hawks here at the rail yard.
As the students empty out of the section.
3 sets to 1. Confetti flying everywhere. The red, white, and blue on the court. And our girls are victorious here at the rail yard. 3 sets to 1 over the Hawks from Hermantown.
What a game.
What
a extra volleyball too with this last set going long.
What a game. What a game. That's all I can say. Woo!
Love it. Ask for anything better.
Love it when it volleys like that.
Yep.
I just love that. Folks, just remember, tomorrow night we get to do this all over again. We'll have the girls soccer team live here at Rails TV, live from Terry Eggerdahl Memorial Field, when we'll have, again, the 2021 version, the English version of the Hammer game.
That's a good way to put it.
As we have the girls soccer facing off against the Hermantown Hawks. I'm being told that the 2 soccer teams had a hammer made.
Really? And this is news to me.
And this is just what I was told. I can't confirm it, but I've been told that there has been a hammer that's been made for that they're going to exchange.
That's cool.
And I think that's
cool.
super awesome.
It is.
Another new tradition that we can start and get everybody involved. So I'm so looking forward to tomorrow night. It'll be myself and maybe Dave Riles on the call, or maybe I get you to come up there and help me out.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what? Why don't we just plan that? Why don't you plan on being up there?
That sounds good.
Because you know that game.
Yep.
And
a little better than this one, Brian.
You can explain to me that whole, not tonight.
The offside. You still want to talk about
offsides? Mr. Jesse Smith in the house over here on our camera. Arthur, get Mr. Smith on camera.
Where, right here?
Yeah. We'll get Mr. Smith on camera right there so everybody to see. So again, we'll be back here tomorrow night from the at Terry Eggerdahl Memorial Field. Again, want to thank our students that are here with us tonight. Our producer, director on our machine, Maddie Bobin, and then on our cameras, Arthur Dahl, Nikki Olson, and Lucy Mistelski. Thank you to them for being there and doing their part. And any final closing words?
No, they do a phenomenal job, and what a game. Let's keep it rolling into tomorrow. Keep the momentum going.
Well, happy homecoming 2021. Let's keep the week going. We got our parade tomorrow. If you're in the neighborhood, we'll start at Terry Eggerdahl Memorial Field and make our way to the front of the high school. Come on out. We got like 12, 13 floats that are going to be part of that. So line 6th Street, and it'll be a blast. We'll be throwing some candy from the Rails TV truck. Yeah, absolutely, man. It ain't a parade without candy, without kids diving at tires.
Then. Okay.
It isn't a parade without kids diving at tires.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Fine. Yeah.
All right, so we'll have that, and it'll be just a blast. But on behalf of myself and Nate and all of our students and sponsors, I want to thank you very much for tuning in tonight's broadcast. Remember, we'll be back here live tomorrow night from Terry Eggerdahl Memorial Field. Until then, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
Who will our next generation be? What will they achieve? At Proctor Public Schools, we see great things in the future as we create an environment to educate, engage, and inspire our students to seek adventure, gain knowledge, and make a difference. What do we see in the next generation? We see greatness. Proctor Public Schools. Don't just plan to graduate. Graduate with a plan.